are you running? Why are you running?
Get your ass back in board.
30 times animals messed with the wrong opponents. In life, they are people that you should not mess with. Keeping your distance will help you achieve better life expectancy. In nature, the same rules apply. But for every rule made, there's always someone out there looking to violate it. Number 1. Lions mess with giraffe. Lions are apex predators, and one of the most feared and ferocious wild animals. They are also the most social of all feline species. A group of lionesses once decided to strategically hunt down a giraffe. But what they didn't know at the time was that this particular giraffe is a black belt holder in Taekwondo, and the incoming lion was met with a series of combos, knocking it off its perch. Number 2. More than 10 hyenas attack one lioness. Hyenas are fearsome hunters that can catch prey with their teeth rather than claws. In a real-life remake of The Lion King, a clan of hyenas saw a lioness alone and decided to attack her. She stood no chance and was going to be torn apart. But nature has its plot twists, and her entire pride came out of nowhere to save her like the Avengers. Then the hunters soon became the hunted. Number 3. Crocodile messes with elephant. Living things need water to survive, right? Some group of elephants decided to take a water break at the lake. Lurking in the lake was a hungry crocodile who simply thought it was one of those easy hunts. The crocodile bit and held tight to the trunk of one of the smaller elephants. But the elephant has loyal friends, and they immediately took matters into their hands and trampled on the crocodile. Number 4. Lion messes with the wrong buffalo. Lions are also scavengers and would feed on any carrion they find enticing. So, when two lions saw a still buffalo, they thought they were in luck. Unknown to them, the buffalo was simply relaxing and mudbathing to avoid the heat. When one of the lions decided to poke the buffalo, he was in for the shock of his life. Number 5. Lion messes with the wrong zebra. In the savannah, zebras are one of the favorite meals of the lion, mainly because they offer little resistance. But there have been unusual cases where we see lions taking on the wrong zebra. In this situation, a lion was met with a ferocious two-legged back kick that would make a black belt master proud. Number 6. Whale messes with the wrong orcas. Whales might be the biggest mammal ever known, but that doesn't mean that they're unbeatable. Actually, if we've learned one thing from movies, the bigger they are, the harder they fall. And this is the case of some unfortunate whales who fell at the hands of orcas in Australia. Number 7. Leopard messes with the wrong cub. In the wild, if you want to see the full wrath of an animal, try messing with her baby. Most animals are known to be ferocious protectors of their babies, and they would go berserk if they sensed so much as a threat to their young ones. A leopard would face the full wrath of a female boar after attacking her young boar. Number 8. Hyena messes with the wrong donkey. Hyena are some of the most hot-tempered and dangerous wild animals, while donkeys are easygoing and one of the most domesticated animals. But in this scenario, a hyena decided to take on a donkey and soon realizes the fact that just because they're a jackass doesn't mean they're pushovers. Number 9. Coyote attacks a cat. Coyotes are close relatives of wolves and can be dangerous predators. In this video, a coyote decided to attack a cat, thinking it was seen as an easy meal. But this cat proves to be no ordinary cat. The cat seems to be a close relative of Spider-Man, because it was able to use his claws to climb a pole to escape the clutches of the coyote. Number 10. Cat messes with a snake. They say curiosity kills the cat. This was the case of this cat who chose to mess with the wrong snake. At first, the cat's fast reflexes meant it had everything under control, as it dodges the snake's attacks while returning blows to its head. But after a while, the snake saw through the move and was able to sting the cat. Number 11. Elephant messes with a goose. A baby elephant decides to mess with a goose by constantly splashing water on it. Once the goose had had enough, it decided to retaliate. Armed with nothing but confidence and tenacity, the goose went after the elephant and was somehow able to chase it away. The young elephant seems to have learned the fact that just because you're big doesn't mean you can mess with every smaller animal. Number 12. 8 tigers mess with a duck. Tigers need no introduction. They are the largest and one of the most ferocious of the cat species. They are apex predators and known to be brutal hunters. When 8 tigers went after a single duck, everyone in the world would have written off the duck's chances of survival. But this duck was smart and constantly dove underneath the water to avoid them. Number 13. Leopard messes with the wrong man. Dogs are man's best friend. This saying could not be truer when a leopard tries to attack a man in a neighborhood. The man climbs into his truck for dear life, and luckily for him, the street dogs came to his rescue and unsettled the leopard, who later left. Number 14. Hornet messes with a bee in a beehive. A hornet entered a colony of bees and decided to eat one of them. The hornet was probably thinking he was in a food paradise. But unbeknownst to him, you don't mess around with bees in their territory. The other bees, who just witnessed their friend devoured, quickly took matters into their hands and avenged him. The hornet, not even having time to finish his food, was faced with a battle for its life. Number 15. Hawk messes with the wrong chicken. Hawks are flying raptors that actively hunt and feed on other animals. They detect prey from a distance and descend on them with sharp talons. This hawk, in search of an easy meal, decided to descend on a farm chicken. But unbeknownst to him, the chicken had fellow farm animal friends, who quickly came to the rescue and taught the hawk a lesson. Number 16. Baby rhino bullies the wrong giraffe. Rhinoceros are one of the most fearsome looking land animals and have intimidating nose horns at the front of their face. In this scenario, an overconfident young rhino decided to bully a giraffe. The giraffe didn't find it amusing and backheels the rhino in its face. The rhino ran away crying out for mummy. Number 17. Snake messes with a frog. Snakes have 2 ways of killing their prey. They can either bite it and inject venom, or squeeze and constrict to prevent the animal from inhaling air. This snake planned to coil and constrict a frog, but the frog was able to break free of its grasp. The frog was also smart enough to stay on high surfaces to avoid the snake. Number 18. Seal messes with seal. A seal had an intruder who came to fight him for the right to mate his wife. The battle was brutal, and the husband got part of his face torn off. The intruder went to mate with the female thinking that the fight was over, but the husband seal still had a lot of willpower left in him. He fought hard in a second round and was eventually able to chase away the intruder. Number 19. Cobra messes with mongoose. A cobra decides to challenge a mongoose to a fight. The cobra moves in to attack, but the mongoose dodges all of it. Then it was the mongoose's turn to go on the offensive. The cobra had no answer to the mongoose combo and soon became its dinner. Number 20. Buffaloes mess with rhino. Somewhere in South Africa, 2 of the toughest land animals decide to go head-to-head in a clash of the titans. The rhino went against the buffalo in a fight to claim territory. The strength and long nose horns of the rhino were simply too much for the buffalo. Number 21. King Cobra attacks chicken. One of the most powerful entities in the animal kingdom is a mother's love. Most female animals are very protective of their younglings, and they go berserk when they sense a threat. This mother's love was in full force when a king cobra decided to attack a hen and her chicks. The chicken, was no chicken and fought off the cobra as she displays the heart of a warrior. Number 22. Pack of hyenas messes with lion pride. Wild animals often know their boundaries, but sometimes, when hungry, all rules are thrown away, and they will do anything to satisfy that hunger. This is the case when a pack of hyenas decides to steal food from some lions. The tables immediately turn, and the lions went in hot pursuit of the hyenas. One male lion eventually caught up with one, biting it on the neck and killing it. The lions enjoy their gift as they feast on the hyena. Number 23. Hyenas mess with lioness. On another occasion, a group of hyenas stole a kill from a lioness. She watches helplessly as they devour her food. But unknown to the hyenas, she wasn't so helpless, and a male lion soon rushes in to recover the stolen meat from them. Number 24. Young hippo messes with adult hippo. Hippos are among the most dangerous animals in the world due to their aggressive and unpredictable nature. In one scenario, a young hippo decided to challenge an adult hippo to a duel, but he soon found out that he had messed with the wrong adult. The adult hippo charged at the youngling, leaving him to run for his dear life. Number 25. Young bear messes with the wrong dog. A man was seen walking his dog when a bear came charging out. But his dog soon returned sanity by putting the bear in order and scaring it back to the bush where it came from. Number 26. Two grizzly bears battle for dominance. Bears are some of the most dangerous land mammals. So it was a brutal sight to behold when two grizzly bears square up against each other for the right to mate a female bear. Number 27. Man swims in goose territory. A man quickly became the laughingstock of his friends after swimming in goose territory. The man had to dive his head into the lake as he struggles to evade the goose attacks. Number 28. Hawk messes with the wrong snake. With their fast reflexes and strong talons, hawks can kill a snake. But this hawk had a bad feeling about squaring up with a particular snake. The hawk flew down to the side of the snake, but after contemplating for a while, he figured it was best to avoid this one. Number 29. Alligator messes with old man. Alligators are dangerous creatures with a very strong bite force. In one instance, an alligator decides to attack an old man. Armed with nothing but a frying pan, the old man hits the alligator in the mouth as it charges towards him. After repeating this a couple times, the alligator decides to retreat to safety. Number 30. Small bull fights big bull. Two bulls went head-on in the middle of a neighborhood. The villagers tried all they could to separate them with a long stick, but the bulls were too enraged to care. After a very long fight, the bigger bull was getting the better of the smaller, who was beginning to wear down.